Hi Cancer. Sorry, I was just making sure that my everything was working okay. Yeah, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot readings from the heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your reading. So this is your reading for the month of May 2018. It's a general one. I decided to do the longer generals now because a lot of people like the generals, and I actually like doing the generals as well as love. Not everybody wants to know about love. Some of us just want to know what's generally going on. So that's what I'm going to be doing now for you. You'll have a mid-month reading from me, though, and it will be like one of those special bonus readings that you usually get. So for the reading, guys, we're using the Golden Universal Tarot, and for your main reading, beautiful set deck of cards, and also the Angel Abundance by Doreen Virtue and Grant Virtue, which is beautiful as well. So let's put this here. And let's start shuffling the cards. So, Universe Spirit, what's coming in for the zodiac sign of Cancer in the month of May 2018? What's coming in for the zodiac sign of Cancer in the month of May 2018? Show me what's coming in for the zodiac sign of Cancer in the month of May 2018. Show me. Alright, so we're going to split the deck into 3 Cancerians. Like so, 1, 2, 3. Collect this back up. And let's have a look. So the main thing for the month is going to be about, oh, nice, money. Ace of Coins. So this, for some of you guys, it could be starting a new business venture. Ace of Coins usually shows up when you're starting a venture. But this is, you know, this is small. Some readers will say that this is one of the best cards you can get. And it is one of the best cards you can get within the tarot, definitely. But everything is relative, you see. And I'm one of those realistic tarot readers that isn't going to tell you you're going to be getting millions of pounds. Small, all right, this is, or it can just represent something's been offered to you, you know, money, new job, for example, new career with the Ace of Coins, something that has the potential to grow long term, which is what the Ace of Coins is, because it's a seed that's being offered to you, and what you do with it is up to you. Sometimes, yes, this is definitely, the majority of the time, it's to do with money and material stuff and resources that are being offered. So I'm seeing the theme of the month is about resources that are being offered to Cancerians. Now, what's influencing that? Wow, is a 10 of Coins. So the 10 of Coins is it could be a family situation. This might be something to do with family money. As a result of that, the theme of the month is receiving, because the Ace of Coins in the upright is all about receiving. You're receiving something to do with big money is the 10 of Coins, because 10 of Coins can be the most money you can get. So it might be that you're receiving a great... I mean, 10 of Coins can be £10 or $10. 10 of Coins can be £100 or $100. 10 of Coins can be £1,000 or $1,000. You're receiving a good amount of money, or a money that is relatively... you know, for you, it could be, well, what's relative to what you think is an enormous amount. Because this is the most money. When you get the 10s, it means the most. Okay, so 10 of Swords is the most pain. 10 of Cups is the most happiness. 10 of Wands is the most pressure, and 10 of Coins is the most money. It's about wealth. So what's influencing this is wealth. This could be also be a job or a long-term job. So when if somebody would say to me, well, will this job that I do, you know, am I going to be getting, you know, a permanent job? You look at a 10 of Coins and you say, yeah. So this could be to do with a permanent job, for example, the 10 of Coins that you are receiving. Now, what's underwriting this, though? The reason that the energy around you is the Ace of Coins. Wow, money, 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 money. Nice. Very, very nice. Excellent. So the root issue for why everything is happening. Now, the 9 of Coins is usually to do with gain. It's to do with gain, independence, financial independence, financial security. Sometimes this is a business as well. So if any of you guys run a business, Cancerians, the root issue for is what you've been working and what you've been training for with the 9 of Coins energy. And both cards can represent the home as well, 9 of Coins and also that 10 of Coins. And you guys are receiving something here as a result of these 2 cards here. Amazing. In the recent past, you'd have experienced the Judgment card. So the Judgment can be a major judgment that's been made. It can be a life-changing event that happens with the Judgment card. It can be a major decision that's been made with the Judgment energy showing up here. It's often passing through one phase. Sometimes this is dealing with the energies of something that hadn't happened for a long time suddenly coming to fruition with the Judgment energy. This is a call out of the blue. This is information coming to you. The most likely outcome for the month of May 2018 for you guys is 4 of Coins. You've got money all around, so this must be a money situation because the majority of the cards are financial. So the most likely outcome is you guys are going to be feeling very, very secure and stable. More than likely by the end of May 2018, because this is about gain. 4 of Coins. When you get a 4 of Coins, you're gaining money. And that money is helping you to feel secure. It's helping you to feel stable. It's helping you to feel at a place of alignment, and it's a really good reading. Whatever it is that the theme for the month is on you guys receiving something here, it's going to make you feel more secure and more stable, with the Four of Coins as the most likely outcome. So you're definitely gaining something here, and it's as a result of the Nine of Coins. So the Nine of Coins can also be something about your home as well. Some of you guys, you might be selling a property and making money from the property in May 2018, because Nine of Coins can be a property card. This can be a flat or an apartment that you have. The Ten of Coins is a home card as well. This is about an investment, for example. This is gaining, receiving money from this, for example. Those two energies can be. And saving, holding on to that money, storing the money. So gaining the money with the Four of Coins. Coming in, what you'd experience is a major change. You've got the Death card showing up here, which is lovely. So there's a major change happening here in the month of May 2018. Right now, you guys are the King of Cups. Is that the King of Cups? Yeah, you're the King of Cups. And that is actually you. Because Cancerians can represent King of Cups, Queen of Cups within the tarot, just like Scorpio. So right now, I think that you guys are showing as being very emotionally balanced right now, okay? I think that you've also got some great desire going on in your life right now. But really, the King of Cups, if you show as being a King of Cups, you're not only emotionally balanced, but you're weathering a storm. Because if things have been difficult, you're keeping your head screwed on and you're saying, I'm not going to fall to pieces. I'm going to weather this stormy weather at the moment. But as a result of that, your focus is on receiving. Because the root issue is the Nine of Coins. So the root issue might be some of you guys are moving out of somewhere and you're having to be independent. And there's a major judgment. So there's something major that happened that invokes some form of a change with the Judgment energy, or there's been some major decision that's been made. Now what's influencing this is the Ten of Coins, a home, a family residence, for example. And that's why you're looking to receive, for example. So the root issue might be about you guys wanting to be more independent, for example. Sorry, just heard a noise there. Wanting to be more independent, for example. Let's get the other cards. Coming in, what you're going to experience, though, is the Five of Swords. So there's a major change coming in. Now, the Five of Swords can be conflict, okay? And it can also be loss. The reverse. So King of Swords in the reverse is somebody who's unfair. Somebody who's lied, or they've not been completely honest. And what's the outcome? I'll just pull these cards down for you guys. Oh no, it's resolved in the best of ways. It really is. The Sun shows after this. Now there seems to be some form of altercation here with the Five of Swords energy, but it seems to be resolved. You've got a change coming in, and what you'll find coming... So the immediate future says that there's a major change, death, and ending of some form coming in here, and you're going to experience the Five of Swords, some form of a conflict, but it ends very well with the Sun in the outcome. It's resolved, I think, very, very quickly. Let's get some clarifiers on this. So why are Cancerians showing as being the King of Cups in the month of May 2018? Why are Cancerians showing as being the King of Cups in the month of May 2018? Right, because of the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So the Ace of Swords in the reverse represents stagnancy. It's the lack of a breakthrough. Now it is, swords do, especially the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Swords can represent, for example, if you're going to have plastic surgery. The Ace of Swords in the upright is all about a tool that cuts. So that can be plastic surgery if it's shown with the right cards. The Ace of Swords in the upright also represents mental clarity. The Ace of Swords in the upright also mentions words like contact or communication. The Ace of Swords represents the truth, but in the reverse, you've not got the truth, you see. There's a lack of clarity and no breakthrough. So I think that you guys are showing as the King of Cups because you're weathering the storm. You're keeping a stiff upper lip here, I would say, with the King of Cups. And also you're trusting with the King of Cups energy showing as you guys in the month of May 2018, because something hasn't been resolved here, I feel, with the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Okay. And you've got the Nine of Cups. So there's no breakthrough on a dream that you have, because you've got the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is all about a wish and a dream. But the Ace of Swords in the reverse is about the non-resolution of a matter. There's stagnancy showing here. Something hasn't, there's no breakthrough. There's no breakthrough. What's not coming through, I think, with this Ace of Swords is a wish or a dream that you have. But you guys, I think, are having to weather the storm, because I think that there are delays in a situation manifesting for you here. The root issue for you is all about the Nine of Pentacles. And why is the root issue the Nine of Pentacles for Cancerians? Why is the root issue the Nine of Pentacles? Why is the reason for everything the Nine of Pentacles in the month of May for Cancerians? Show me. Because of a King of Pentacles. So this could be a money man. So the root issue is all about your security with the Nine of Pentacles, but it's because a King of Pentacles here. I think there is a person here who's presenting you possibly with an opportunity with that full energy to leave behind a situation in which you were trapped, because the Fool walks out of the Eight of Swords, so it's almost like this person's coming out of jail. Do you see what I mean? This person's been in jail, but now they're being released from jail, and the King of Pentacles is all about a person. It can be an energy, and the energy of the King of Pentacles is all about hard work, trying to gain success through hard work. So it's all the hard work that you put into gaining success with the King of Pentacles energy. So I think that what's underlying, and the reason that everything that's happening for you this month is happening, is because the focus is on your security, financial security, with that Nine of Coins, and trying to gain financial security. I don't think this is a person. I don't get the impression it is. I think that you've been working hard with the King of Pentacles to release yourself with the full energy from something that has been binding you for quite a while, because the external factors are showing you as the King of Cups, keeping your head in this crisis because there's been no breakthrough in terms of a dream that you want. And what you're doing here is, the root issue is that you've been focusing on trying to gain some financial independence, and how you're doing that is by working hard to release yourself from a trap, from something that has been imprisoning you, and I think it's financially. In the recent past, you've experienced a judgment, and why was Cancerians in the recent past have experienced a judgment? Show me. Well, the Empress. So it could be a woman in your life, and it could be some from children. So it might be Empress and the Six of Cups. So this could be a person in your life. And the Six of Cups, usually this is a mother with children. So for some of you guys, it might be that there's been a judgment that you've incurred, and it might be because you're a mother, or you're a female with children, for example, and it might be that you've incurred some form of judgment, or you've been having to make a judgment because you've got responsibilities as a mother. I think if you're a male and you're heterosexual, it might be that there's been some form of illegal judgment coming from, maybe there's been an ex-wife around you and you've got kids and that type of thing showing here, or you're making a judgment because you've got a wife and children, that type of thing. But what's influencing you this month is the Ten of Coins. And why is the Ten of Coins influencing Cancerians this month, or challenging? And this is all about your work, the Eight of Pentacles showing here. So here, and the Knight of Swords can be drama, I think, is financial situation, and I think this financial situation is all to do with your home, because this challenge of finances, I think, within the home, and sustaining that security and that financial stability within the home, is all to do with your work. So there could have been work changes. So it might be the work that you do, there's been some changes in that with the Knight of Swords, or there might have been some information coming in, and the information might have been to do with, I always look behind these cards that show things coming in, because it tells you, if you get a Page of Wands, I usually pull a card after that to see who the message is coming from. And the Knight of Swords is all about information that's swiftly coming. So your work, and there's information coming to you at work, and that information coming to you might be about a job loss. For some of you guys, it might be that within your work you've had information about there being job losses, and in the recent past there's been a judgment that's been made. Okay, now that judgment could be from, if you're male and heterosexual, a woman who's got your children, for example, in the family. If you're a woman, it might be you're having to make a judgment because you're a mother with children, and what's influencing you this month is trying to maintain the security of the family home, the Ten of Coins, because you've had information at work that there's going to be a job loss, for example. So the energy around you, the theme for the month is all about the Ace of Coins, money, and gaining probably a new job for some of you guys. And why is the influence around Cancerians the Ace of Coins for the month of May 2018? Because the Temperance in the reverse. So Temperance in the reverse talks about something that is very imbalanced coming to you, and it's involving the Page of Swords in the reverse. So the Page of Swords in the reverse is usually gossip. It involves some form of gossip. So the focus for you guys is all about maintaining financial fluidity, possibly gaining a new job. And I think it's because there's been some imbalance with this temperance energy gained through gossip with that Page of Swords energy, to do with news that's come in. And the news, I think, that's come in is probably coming from afar. 8 of Wands is behind that. So the news that's coming is coming from afar, that there are going to be some struggles, I think, with this 10 of Wands showing up. So I think it's all about making sure that you can either gain another job or making sure that you keep the fluidity of money flowing with the Ace of Pentacles energy, because I think that there is a sense of imbalance now with the Temperance energy showing here, or somebody is no longer needing your services, maybe with the Temperance card in the reverse, and this is to do with some form of gossip that's been received. There's a message that has come in rather quickly as well with the 8 of Wands, or from afar, that there's going to be some problems or some struggles, and your theme for the month is how you keep that flow of money moving through. The most likely outcome will be the 4 of Coins energy, and let's have a look at why the 4 of Coins energy is the most likely outcome for the month for whoopsie daisy, for Cancerians. Right, it's showing a person, because a King of Wands here, okay, is able to resolve the situation. So I think that you're going to be holding on to your position here, because I do think for some of you guys there is going to be some talk, some gossip about possible job losses going on in May 2018. But I feel that the 4 of Coins is saying that you're going to hold on to your position with the 4 of Coins, because there's a King of Wands here who's been able to resolve this situation showing up here. Just putting some other cards here, and this is the card about good news, the Page of Cups, bringing good news to many, I think, with the 5 of Wands energy showing here. But you need to be cautious with that 9 of Wands and the Fool, and about the world. I think with the World energy, I think that was in the upright, you need to be cautious, because the 9 of Wands is telling you to be cautious and be on your guard. That there could still be a closure, there could still be something, because there could still be an ending of a cycle. I would call that an ending of a cycle here, because the 9 of Wands is so cautious of that world energy. He's very suspicious of the world. He's very suspicious that things could still come to a head on this situation. Coming in, you're going to experience death. And why will Cancerians experience death coming in? Wow, there's a celebration here, so there's a change that you're going to experience, because the 3 of Cups energy here, there's a celebration, and I think the celebration is over a partnership energy showing up here with the Lovers energy. The Lovers is all about a partnership, so I think that there's a change coming here. It could be that there's a celebration, maybe there's a union or a wedding some of you guys are going to with the Lovers energy showing here. The celebration, 3 of Cups and the Lovers, can be an engagement as well, or some form of an official partnership. So I think there's going to be an ending, because it might be that there's celebrations over a partnership showing up here, or it could be a wedding. Maybe this is something completely different. But what you're going to experience is the 5 of Swords coming in. And why is the 5 of Swords coming in for... why is the 5 of Swords coming in for Cancerians? Because the Wheel of Fortune, there's a change showing up here, Wheel of Fortune energy showing up, and the Ace of Cups in the reverse. So I think a change could bring, possibly with the Ace of Cups, some failure or some loss, because Ace of Cups in the reverse is all about loss. So I think that you might, with the 5 of Swords, experience, possibly with that 5 of Swords, some conflicts, because a change could bring some loss in here. Ace of Cups reverse means that you're losing something as well. And this is not an offer card when it's in the reverse. It means loss of an offer, for example, because if it's a love reading, this means that somebody's left or somebody's leaving with the Ace of Cups in the reverse showing, and this causes worry with the 9 of Swords. Your fears are that you've been lied to, I think, with the King of Swords in the reverse. And why is Cancer's fears the King of Swords reversed? Okay, I think that there's a lot of stuff that's up in the air here with this 7 of Cups. in terms of the Two of Wands. So there's a lot of things that are up in the air in terms of what direction this is going to go in. That's what I would say probably with those two cards. And the outcome shows the Sun, though. So I think there's a resolution here coming in. Why is the outcome showing us the Sun? Why is the outcome showing us the Sun? Well, there you go, the Four of Wands. So this is all about success. There's success with the Four of Wands here. Incoming with the Knight of Wands is the Four of Cups in the reverse, because the Knight of Wands can be incoming. And the Four of Cups can be an opportunity lost, but also something is over. There is a definitive decision that's been made. So incoming, a definitive decision has been made with that Four of Cups energy showing there. And I think it's going to come through somebody who has great power, because you've got an Emperor and the Magician showing here. The Magician is an initiator and somebody who has great control. Okay. This could be, say, a new Emperor, for example, or a new boss, or because the Emperors are bosses as well within the tarot. Somebody might put an initiate a plan into action, or put some control or stability back on the situation. It's quite a deep reading in a way, Cancerians, but I do feel that we'll go through this reading again. I do feel that in the month of May there is tittle-tattle about job losses for some of you guys, but I think it's resolved by the end of May. The root issue, the external factors for you guys are you, the King of Cups, and I think that you're keeping a brave face on everything in the month of May 2018, because I think that there has been no breakthrough in a circumstance that could bring happiness and joy and jollity and abundance and prosperity, because the Ace of Swords is no breakthrough and the Nine of Cups is all about wishes being fulfilled. So it's almost like you don't know what's going on in these two cards. There's been no breakthrough in something that you really want, I feel here, and you're having to keep your head above water because you don't really know when this is going to happen. The root issue for all of this is the Nine of Pentacles. So the root, what's underscoring this is the Nine of Coins, and that is trying to maintain balance and security with the Nine of Coins, financial security and comfort. And I think that this is because there is, this is you. I think you've been working hard to try and free yourself from some form of a problem, some form of a trap, some form of a blockage with the Eight of Swords energy. And in the recent past, I feel that you have had a judgment. For those of you who are married, it might be from your wife, if you're a male or female, your wife, and it might be from your wife on the children. I think that if you're a woman, it might be that you're making a judgment because or you're having to make a big life-changing decision because you're a woman with children, and you've got to find a way of how you're going to support this child through, these children through this transitional stage. Your challenge is to maintain stability within the home, because I think that within your work there's been messages of job losses with the Five of Coins, or it might be messages that you're losing your home for some of you guys with the Five of Coins energy showing here. And as a result of that, I feel that you guys, your focus for the month in May will be on keeping that flow of abundance going with the Ace of Coins, whether this is getting a new job, moving to a new place, whatever the case is with the Ace of Coins, because I think that there has been imbalance achieved here with the Temperance card in the reverse because of gossip. And I think the messenger has been sending out lots of messages, the Eight of Wands, that there are struggles, and it could be with this Ten of Wands within the workplace, especially if there are job losses being incurred, or, you know, especially if maybe it's a housing association that needs to kick you out of your flat or your apartment or your house. But the most likely outcome is you'll stay put, because you've got the Four of Coins here, and the Four of Coins is all about staying put, because I feel there is a King of Wands here. Who is going to resolve the problem with the Ten of Swords in the reverse by offering the Page of Cups energy, sending good news that they're going to work with you with this Five of Wands energy showing here. But be cautious with the Nine of Wands. I think it's saying that this situation could still come to a head with the World energy showing here. Coming in, you guys are going to experience a major change coming in, the Death card, and ending, because but yeah, and I think that this ending is saying, well, it's an ending to this agreement to work in terms of a partnership, and this person here wanted to work in a partnership. This King of Wands here wanted to resolve the problem by sending you a message that they wanted to work with you to sort the issue out, but you need to still be cautious that this could still come to an end. And that's where I think that we're seeing the ending for Cancerians, that there's an ending though still, and that the ending is in this world card it's predicting here, because it's saying there's an ending coming in, and that ending is all about the Three of Cups, the agreement to work in the partnership with the Lover's energy. Lover's energy is all about close partnerships, and the Three of Cups is all about agreement. So it's about an agreement to work in a partnership, which was agreed here when this person said, okay, I've resolved the problem, you're safe, don't worry, you know, but you still need to be cautious, because it's saying, well, the ending is coming in here of this person agreed to work with you, but there's an ending to this agreement to work in the partnership. And I think that what you'll experience coming in is Five of Swords. Five of Swords is about loss and conflict, because this change means that this is no longer on offer with the Ace of Cups in the reverse. And what this person offered you here was to work alongside you, so that you are either safe in your home or you're safe in your working environment. But then they seem to do an about term, and you've got the Five of Swords here. You're experiencing a lack of empowerment, a lack of trust with this person here. You're experiencing somebody who's actually putting themselves first, because there's a change coming in that could see that this offer being withdrawn with the Ace of Cups in the reverse, bringing in a great deal of worry. Now, your fears would be that you've been lied to. This King of Swords in the reverse has lied and tried to manipulate the situation. And I think the King of Swords in the reverse is this King of Wands in the upright. And I think that your fears with this King of Swords in the reverse is that they have manipulated and lied about the situation, because they've been looking at options, probably with the Two of Wands energy, for a way out of the situation. But the outcome shows that it's a happy outcome. Things are resolved with the Sun energy, and the resolution is to do with the Four of Wands. A successful plan of action with that Four of Wands energy is coming in, as the opportunity I thought that was here is now no longer on the table. And you've got this initiator, so you've got somebody who works miracles in terms of this Emperor, this boss. So I think that there is somebody else who will step in for some of you guys in the month of May 2018 and be able to resolve this. Now, I don't expect lots of thumbs up on these readings, because they're very specific, so I don't expect many, I never do. But I feel that what's happening in May is there's lots of talk about job losses or losing your home. It's either your home or maybe a job loss type of thing going on here. And I think there is a great deal of worry in the home. If you're married, you're a man or a female, and you've got a wife and children, there's lots of judgments that are being made, probably from them, probably from your part, because you've got these responsibilities showing up here. Cancerians. But I do feel that the thing is resolved. I mean, there's somebody here who says, yeah, everything's fine, you're secure, we want to work with you, but it tells you not to trust too much, because there still could be some form of a closure here with the world energy showing up there. But you will experience, and it's saying, yeah, there's a death coming in here, because this, and the death is coming in based on this agreement to work in a partnership with you. So the partnership they talked about here, well, it's not going to happen here. And you are going to experience conflict, war, possibly could even be revolt for some of you guys, strikes even with the Five of Swords energy, because this change means that you guys lose this opportunity, and it's going to cause a lot of worry to you. But the outcome is, well, everything happens wonderfully. Everything was resolved in the best of ways. But I think that coming in is that, no, this is no longer on the table. The Knight of Wands tells you what's coming in. I always tend to, a lot of the time, pull behind what's behind the Knight of Wands, what's coming in. While the Four of Cups in the reverse, a transition is coming in. A transition for the better is the Four of Cups in the reverse, because we've got an initiator here, an action. So this is a boss of action, somebody who's really willing to take action on this situation. It could even be two people. A magician, somebody who is able to make things happen, and a boss, somebody who's able to back that person up as well. So you might have two people coming in who are going to, you know, settle this situation, especially if, you know, you're working for one of those chains that's going under, one of those companies that's, you know, saying that we're going to shut down. It might be that you get an investor in, for example, you know, at the 11th hour, that saves the situation. So I think that a situation that could have gone awry in terms of maybe a housing problem or maybe a financial problem will be resolved by the end of May 2018. We're going to get your Angels of Abundance advice cards on this and see what this is saying to you. Universe Spirit, what is the advice that you have for Cancerians in the month of May 2018 in 3 cards? What is the advice that you have for Cancerians in the month of May 2018 in 3 cards? So the first card is Organise for Success. And there you go, that's the card there. And it says, do not let the word organise intimidate you, as it is simply a way for you to ensure clarity of purpose. Organise your thoughts, your reports, your living and work space. And exactly, this is what you're doing with the Judgment energy, I feel here. And your finances will help you know and plan your next action steps. So that makes a lot of sense to me there. The other one is cooperation instead of competition. There you go. So it says, what's your, and this is cooperation, the Five of Wands. So this person is offering to cooperate with you with the Five of Wands energy. But you've got to be cautious, because this might not be all it seems. What's yours is yours, and no one can take it from you. There's no need to compete, as there's an abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything. And I think you'll have a cooperative partnership definitely in the outcome. And the final card talks about positive faith and optimism. You open the doorway to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Do not allow negative energy, which I'm seeing probably here and in the center of the reading. But no, I mean, you are very positive because you're doing the Ace of Coins for the month. With your positive expectations and energy, do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with the path that you are on. Keep the faith and keep on going. Okay, that's your reading, Cancerians, for the month of May 2018. I would like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe, and have a great day.